It'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Washington Wizards. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And now the Washington Wizards starters. Sarr out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Trae Young. And it's D in at the 3 slot. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. LeBron James out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Both of these teams need a win badly tonight, Grant. Neither has been playing to their potential as of late.
You know, you can really sense the desperation in the air. A win here would be a big step in the right direction for either squad. And BA, a loss could set them back even further.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. Now James. Stolen by Davis. Right side Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Here's Edgecombe. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's D. To the wing on the left. Sarr finds Johnson. 5 to shoot. Young from long range. The ball's knocked loose.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Embiid. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Edgecombe. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. That shot missing. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Washington shooting their first free throw of the game.
Sarr at the line for 1.
And Sarr, no good on that one. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Edgecombe, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priority straight. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Tipped!
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Davis. Young's got 6.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Embiid. Outside, Brown. Floats one. And the layup is up and in.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
Young from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
Johnson kept alive. And Davis gets it to go.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
And Maxey, here we go. James up top. That one goes. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Now here's Sarr. Back to Young. To the middle. Shot's good by Sarr.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
And here's Maxey outside. Rebound Washington. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Right wing. Pass to Young. Outside Johnson. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Stolen by Davis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The more aggressive Young is, the better he plays, creating a trip to the line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
And both free throws good for Young. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Carrington, he's checked in for Young.
Wizards substitution. Carrington.
59 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's P. Got it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Riley. Pass to Ayton. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Through the defender, Ayton, he's gonna get his.
76ers trail by 9. Down low. And the basket by Edwards.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Carrington. 4 on the clock. Here's Ayton. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ayton's got his 2nd basket of the game. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Washington Wizards. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You can really see the strategy coming in. get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's George. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Riley in at the small forward. Here's P. Can't hit that one. Ayton with the defensive effort. And here's Carrington. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
And the first one at the line is good. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant, second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Wizards leading by 13. Left side Coulibaly. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide-open man.
Pass to Maxey. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Embiid, he's checked in for Edwards. Trae Young, he's checked in for Washington. Davis uses the glass on the layup.
This is what Davis does, people. He has a wide variety of ways to score. Very few bigs can handle like that.
Now, here is James. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Davis. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Philadelphia foul. Dean Wade.
Washington making some changes. Sarge
foul.
Checked in for George. And it's Johnson in for Coulibaly.
Substitution. Sarge. Johnson.
Pass to Champagny. They get it again. James with the block.
And Ron with the blocks. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Oh, ripped away. Here's Champagny. Embiid covers. Sweet little floater. And that's 10 points for Trae Young.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Timeout called, the 76ers. No doubt Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point per game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Johnson against Simons. For three, Maxey. It's rebounded by Washington. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson passes to Sarr. Tipped away. It's stolen by Maxey. To stop the drought. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Maxey keeps defenders guessing, which is why they sometimes overcommit like this.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
The first free throw is good.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
That one's no good. Wizards leading by 18. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, "It's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work." Guys?
Trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Knocks it down from distance. Simons has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Johnson. Great D that time from Simons.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now here's Embiid. Yet to see a basket. Here's Maxey. There's the block. And the Wizards on the break. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Simons. That one's wide left. Here's Washington now. They're on a 12-4 run. Young looking around. Shot clock at 6. Here's D. Washington again can't hit.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance. Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Now here's Johnson. To the right side. From deep, Sarr drops in the 3. Sarr's got 7 points.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Washington foul.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Brown. Inside. And Maxey, the bucket, on the assist by Brown.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
Young, the pass to Ayton. Now here's Carrington, guarded closely. There's the 3. Riley's shot is off. 76ers trail by 16. Stolen by Young. Here we go. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Sixers ball. Substitution on the court.
"12 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball." James deciding where to go with it. Over Ayton. No good on the buzzer beater. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Washington up by 16. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Joel Embiid is out there with LeBron James. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Outside Johnson. Lets it go from 11. Davis misses. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 14.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The pass to Young. The 15-footer. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Now, here is James. 6 points for him. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. George, he's checked in for Washington.
George.
Wizards leading by 16. Young, the pass to Davis. To the inside. And finished off by Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism. Dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trae Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department. Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Wade, he's checked in for James. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Brown finds Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. Now Embiid. Still no points. 3 on the clock. And they'll get another chance. Wizards leading by 16. Outside Young. Here's Sarr. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, Sarr is already used to attracting defensive contact, and this time he manages to finish right through it.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. And the 76ers making a change here. Simon's checked in. And then for Washington, Champagnie comes in for Davis. And it's Coulibaly in for Trae Young. The free throw drops for Sarr.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Johnson. It's George on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. The Wizards with another miss. 76ers trail by 19. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Simons against Johnson. Simons, that one's good. Simons has got 6.
Yeah, the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Champagny. And Embiid with the block. Simons outside. Shoots over Sarr. And it's Simons missing.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
Now Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Up top, Embiid. Guarded by Sarr. And it's Simons missing. Washington leading by 18. Koulibaly with it. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from Sarr. Owning the glass and then finishing the play.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Washington making a change here. A minute 22 left in the third. Pass to Embiid. Buries it down low. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
And here's Ayton. Here's Sarr. And he converts the layup. Sarr's got 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The drive by Simons. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
With his reach, it's hard to get anything over DeAndre Ayton.
It's good. He's got 16.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Anthony Simons, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Simons nails both of them. Here's Carrington. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sarr, and it's blocked by Edwards. And they'll keep possession. Shot's good by Carrington. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Oh, rejected by Ayton. To the paint. Here's Carrington. The shot comes out. And so it's the Washington Wizards continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Carlton Carrington. He's out there with Trae Young. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Two shots.
That free throw, good from James.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
George, he's checked in for Washington. Both free throws good from James. Wizards leading by 20. Young, the pass to Ayton. Now here's George. Offensive board.
That's what coaches are asking from Ayton on the interior, to be assertive.
Third personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
That one's off.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
The Wizards making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. 76ers trail by 20. Here's Edgecombe. James outside. And Ayton pulls it down. The Wizards shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Outside Young. Here's Johnson. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Brown. Here's Edwards. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Pass to Johnson. Ayton against Edwards. Ayton, no good. 76ers trail by 20. Here's Edgecombe. Back to James. Over George. James can't get it to go. The Wizards have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Johnson finds Young. Here's D. George outside. Clock at 6. Lets it go. Washington gets it back. Ayton laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Here's Maxey. And the shot goes in.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Inside. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Johnson. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Talk about perfect execution. Ayton on the same page with his man there.
Pass to Edgecombe. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. 22 was their biggest lead. George passes to Ayton. George outside. Outside Johnson. Over Edgecombe. The shot by Johnson, no good. 76ers trail by 19. Here's Edgecombe. Out to James. Stolen by Ayton. And here's Young. And he lobs it up. And Ayton with the stuff.
I like how Ayton makes himself a big target on these alley-oops. Just a quality finish.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the
Maxey
game.
passes to Brown. Goes up at the stripe. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson finds Ayton. Here's D. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Wizards.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
The kick out to Maxey. The Sixers with another miss. Here's Washington now. Now here's Young. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for Washington, Trae Young. At the line for 1.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's Simons with a 3. The shot no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Up top, Young. Pass to Champagny. Down low, Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Trae, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trae. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.